Hello, queens and kings. Jacqueline Haley here, Hand of the Queen. Today I am coming to you to feature my challenge entries for Lilo Crafts, who is Raina. Raina is having a 500 subscriber giveaway that ends on September the 30th of 2021. So you still have time to go and craft some items for Raina. And it is on a point system. She will give you 1 point for liking and commenting on her giveaway announcement for her 500 subscribers. You will receive 1 point if you craft an ATC. You will receive 1 point for a handmade embellishment set. You will receive 1 point if you craft a gingerbread ornament, which should be 4 inches or larger. It can be store-bought or handcrafted. You will receive 1 point if you do an ornament in peppermint theme, which should be 4 inches or larger as well. And it should be store-bought or handmade. You will receive 1 point if you do a YouTube video response for her, and 1 point if you place an announcement on Instagram. And lastly, 5 points if you do a decorated embellishment box. Now, you do not have to do all of these items. These are the suggestions of the items that she would like. You can do just one, but any of those that I mentioned will be for her 500 subscriber giveaway with the points. Her colors are pink, gold, mint, silver, light blue, or black. She loves glitter accents. Shakers are amazing. She likes pastel Christmas and traditional Christmas. So if you want to know more information, please see her 500 subscribers giveaway announcement for more 411 information. So what you have been looking at here is my card for Raina, and it is layered. I have the peppermint cardstock underneath, and then I have this deep, it's more like a burgundy red layer, and then a layer again of the candy cane cardstock. I have cut out and crafted a gingerbread girl. She is glittered. There is shabby vintage lace pieces on her feet with flat back pink pearls. This is a large shabby vintage lace here that I had inquired this vintage lace from Donna Little. Also the pink doily from Donna Little with a flat back in the center. There's a snippet of the vintage lace on her hair as well to simulate a bow. There's a sentiment here tag that says joy, and a large beaded flower here with rhinestone center. And it is one of my signature card / wall hangings. It has the crinkled seam binding that unties, and you can open and use it for your greeting, to see your greeting. But I will not be placing a greeting inside the card, so she can reuse it if she likes. If she doesn't like it, she can, send it to someone else. And it has my stamp on the back, my wax seal. And what else can I say? Oh, the edges have been distressed. Oh, if you want to see the inside, This is the inside. But as mentioned, I will not be placing anything on the original card. And I do have to put my loop for the wall hanging here on the back for my signature card wall hanging. So that is the card. This is the envelope. And then my next item is an ATC. This is the ATC. It features, there's some slight glittering on the circular cardboard that I crafted or cut and placed the gingers on. And there is wedding embellishment trim, pearlized button, AB heart. There are 3 small satin rose clusters here with the pearl centers. There's flat back rhinestones, and there's a sequin at random, and it says for Santa. So that is my, I'm sorry, was I out of frame? I was looking down at it. That is my ATC for Raina. And the back will feature my information here. So that is the ATC. I really enjoyed doing this challenge. I love doing the challenges and supporting others. It keeps me challenged as well. This is the gingerbread ornament that I have crafted. It is 4 inches or larger, and it is crafted on cardstock. And then it has the snowflake scrapbooking paper on top. It says merry and bright for the sentiment. He has a green satin bow tie with a rhinestone in the center. There are vintage buttons on his arms. There is blue flat back rhinestones to symbolize buttons. And he has vintage buttons at his feet. There is a swag here that has a tiny envelope on it. And there is a bulb pin with a key on the swag and a snippet of seam binding in red with a rhinestone in the center. There is an organza hanger. Now let me, I hope he's in frame. So that is the gingerbread ornament, and on the back is papered with peppermint vintage song note paper, another sentiment that says sweet friend, and a glittered flower, embroidery at the top with a mint green center. That's a doily, I meant to say, with a mint green center. So that is him. And then his girlfriend is coming up next. And this is her. She is candy cane, glittered cardstock, the rhinestones at her hands and her feet. There is a pearl swag. She has a vintage, let me see here. No, she has a envelope here also on the swag. And there is a snippet of tied red seam binding. And her sentiment says happy holidays. And she also has the organza wall hanging, or hanger, I should say. All right, and then this is the back, peppermint paper, and it's all distressed, the edges. I didn't say it on the other one, but everything has been distressed, all the edges. The vintage songbook paper, and this one says, let me see, I have to, it says Dear Heart. That's what this one says. Glittered sentiment here. And there's a glittered flower, a snippet of doily here again at the top with a flat back pearl center. So that is her. So this is a set, the boy and the girl. All right. The next item I have are ornaments. This is done with the it's a Frank Garcia paper line that was put out many years ago. I don't remember when, but it is the Frank Garcia, and it is in the pink, like pastels. And there is a ruffled chiffon going around the edge. There's fob bling. There is satin flowers here, a fabric checkered heart, and a glittered poinsettia from Frank Garcia. And the fob bling is gold. There is also a strand of white pearls that run around the center. And there is a rainbow of pink, lime green, and peach for the bow. And then I used a Reynolds aluminum foil here to symbolize the top of a bulb ornament. I used a bail to string the organza through for tying. And let's see, it is slightly glittered. And then the back features another slightly glittered paper line from Frank Garcia with the ruffled, you see more of the ruffled chiffon here on the back, and more of the Frank Garcia Christmas flowers. There's a large AB bling here, and I have used I've used silver mesh bling going around the center of that. So that is, and then there is a pink embroidered flower here. It's on a ribbon, on a pink ribbon, satin ribbon. So that is that one. Hope you're seeing him. And then the next one for the set is this one. It has pink lace going around, bordering the ornament that I have used peppermint scrapbooking paper. I used a tag here and glittered the Christmas tree on the tag. And it says Mary, another sentiment here that says Mary. There is a vintage button. It is tied with gingerbread cotton fabric that I acquired from the lovely Shirley Wilson in a recent sale. And there is a fob bling in the center of the bow. There's red organza tie and another vintage green button in the center of that. And there is vintage, I'm not sure if it's vintage or not, but it's lace in an ecru or ivory color also bordering the ornament. And then the next side is a peppermint and teddy bear fabric bow with a vintage button. And I use the silver mesh bling trim again. There's a paper doily onto the glittered candy cane stripe scrapbooking paper, and then the paper doily and a sentiment that says Happy Holidays. This was taken from a gift tag, so I used that. So that is the second set, and there is a button dangle at the bottom. So that is that one. The next item, I used toilet paper rolls, and I crafted these, excuse me, these crackers and the stripe and the cellophane. There's a sentiment that says, Merry, what does it say? May your Christmas be bright and happy. And I placed the Fa Bling, sorry for the glare, Fa Bling at the end of the tag. So that is, and I tied with satin and red organza at each end. So that is what that looks like. And the second one says Happy Holidays. Sorry for the glare. And it is crafted in the same fashion. All right. And then, you know, I just had so much fun. I couldn't stop myself. I finally had to cut off, but this is the next to the last. Well, let me see. Yeah, this is the next item I did, and I thought this was going to be the end, but it wasn't. Something popped in my brain, and I did it again. Okay, this is my decorated embellishment box. It has the dome, and it has some sequins inside. There's shakers, but some of them I think got stuck. But anyway, it's a shaker dome. There is a circular cardstock here with writing that's edged in the gilded wax. There is a dangle, a heart dangle. Am I in frame? A heart dangle. And there's a lot of embellishment going on. There is plastic or resin, I guess, flowers here. Another silk flowers here underneath this puffy star. Another paper flower here with a pearl center. Again, I have used the Reynolds aluminum foil to simulate the top of an ornament. There is the Frank Garcia glittered poinsettia. There's a net flower under that. And I will just show you, I have used all doily snippets decorated on the side of the box. Also, it's all underneath. And this is the back of the box. I will come up closer. It is a small embellishment box, and I'm not going to show you what is inside. You can see that when you view her video. Okay, now you remember me saying that I used to do primitives. Well, I have done, I couldn't resist, 2 gingerbread primitive, grungy, primitive gingerbreads, ornaments. And here is the boy. Here he is. They were done with, let's see, I drew the gingerbread and I used the pinkers for the edges, and he is polyfilled, and I just did real scrappy looking pants, shorts for him with a Chanel dark green tie. And you know, when you do primitive, it's supposed to look scrappy and shabby, which I love. And then I used cinnamon for the grunginess, and I used some coffee over top of that. There is an organza hanger, and this is the back. I will come up closer so you can see the ginger boy. All right, and then his girlfriend is coming. She's always nearby, keeping a watch over him. So here she is. And she has been crafted the same way. They're polyfilled. felt. And her dress has the gingerbread girls on it. And those fabrics for the boy and the girl were acquired from Shirley Wilson in a recent sale. And they were shown as tassel trims. So I had to sew them together to get the width that I wanted for the dress and the shorts. And it worked out perfect because that's what I wanted it to look, shabby and handmade. And this is the back. She is tied at the center with the ribbon, the nylon ribbon. So that is all that I have. And I finally was able to cut myself off. So I'm going to get these prepared in the package, and this will be the box that the gingers will go in, that I put paper on, cardstock paper. This is the box. So, see, did I do the bottom? No, I didn't. I'm going to have to do the bottom. But it's gessoed, and it is a like a lunch box if you're selling dinners or something, sandwiches or something. And it has a stamp of a Santa, and it is a candy cane here with the Santa, and there is fibers underneath that. Doily cut in half and distressed somewhat. And this side features the candy cane with another stamp that says zip, and the distressed and the fibers. And it opens, and then I will put the gingers inside. So that is it. I had fun. I had lots of fun. I really had lots of fun. And I haven't done primitive in a while. I think the last primitive I did was a vintage little doll that April Durden had bought. But thank you all for watching, and happy trails. We will meet again soon. I think I'm done with challenges for a while now. I need to get on with some of my projects for my friends that I want to do for Christmas. And I'm running very much a little bit behind. But I enjoyed this challenge, and I hope you all enjoyed watching it. And I hope that Raina will enjoy it. And thank you all again for watching. Happy trails. We will meet again soon. Goodbye.